Welcome to the General Administration of Traffic and the Licenses Affairs Department. Holotech Group also welcomes you to the self-service program of the Unified Theoretical and Electronic Training. Traffic signs. While driving on the road, the driver notices the presence of a large number of different shapes and colors of road signs, which are installed on poles on the sides of the streets and intersections. Traffic signs are placed in order to inform drivers of an important information that facilitates his use of the road on which he is driving, and to avoid the occurrence of an accident that may endanger his life and the lives of others. Let's start learning driving in the right way to reach a combination of both safe and professional driving on our country's roads. Let the tour begin. Importance of traffic policeman hand signal. Traffic priority is given to traffic policeman hand signal where it cancels the effect of all road traffic control devices and aims to control vehicles' traffic. Also, there are meanings for traffic policeman whistle sounds based on principles, rules, and meanings, which will be illustrated later. Traffic policeman hand signals. Signal to stop vehicles coming from front. The policeman is facing the coming vehicles, his left or right arm raised at a right angle, his palm facing the front, and the other arm alongside the body to down. Signal to stop vehicles coming from back. The back of the policeman is facing vehicles required to stop. His right or left arm extended straight and aligned with the shoulder, and back palm is in the direction of traffic coming from the back, and the other arm alongside the body down. Signal to stop vehicles coming from front and back together. The policeman is facing the coming vehicles. The left arm is extended straight to up, palm in the direction of coming traffic, while back of policeman is facing the traffic coming from the back. Right arm is extended straight aligned with the shoulder, and back palm is in the direction of these vehicles. Signal for moving of vehicles coming from the front. The policeman is facing traffic, his left arm extended with the brachium in the front at the level of the shoulder, while forearm and palm directed up at a right angle with brachium. Back palm in the direction of the traffic coming from the front, and forearm can be moved to front and back to show the intended signal. Signal for moving of vehicles coming from the right. Traffic motion is for vehicles coming from the right, and vehicles coming from the back and front must completely stop. With the right arm extended with the extent of the shoulder, back palm is open to up, with left brachium at the level of the shoulder from the left side, forearm and the palm at a right angle with the brachium and the motion of the forearm, and palm in the direction of the brachium. Signal for motion of vehicles coming from the left. Traffic motion is for vehicles coming from the left, and vehicles coming from front and back must completely stop. With the left arm extended with the extent of the shoulder, back palm is open to up, with right brachium at the level of the shoulder from the right side, forearm and the palm at a right angle with the brachium and the motion of forearm and palm in the direction of the brachium. Traffic policeman whistle signals. Traffic policeman whistle and meaning of its use. The sound of traffic policeman whistle has specific meanings, and the driver has to pay attention and implement it as follows. Short sound followed by long sound means stop signal. When the policeman sees the traffic or the pedestrian's motion should be stopped, he blows short sound for attention and then long sound to stop. Long sound followed by short sound. It means move signal. Long sound to attract attention of the drivers and pedestrians, then blows a short sound to start motion. Short consecutive sound means acceleration. When hearing the sound, all beware to accelerate. Long consecutive sound means increased attention and caution. When the driver and the pedestrian hear the sound, they have to stop to determine the demand of the traffic policeman. It is used also to increase caution between members of the police. Traffic intersections. It is the meeting, the crossing, or the branching of the road at the same level, including the exposed area formed as a result. Types of traffic intersections. They are intersections equipped with one or more of traffic control devices, traffic policeman hand signals, light signals, traffic signs, and road surface markings. Equal rights intersections. They are intersections unequipped with any of traffic control devices. Priority cannot be determined in these intersections. They work like giveaway system, which will be explained later. Shapes of traffic intersections. T-intersection. Simple intersection. Circular intersection or roundabout. Service road entrances and exits. Highways entrances and exits. Dealing with intersections by the driver. When the driver approaches a crossroad and controlled by traffic light, he has to comply with the following: to pay attention and be cautious, to predetermine the lane he wants to pass through before his arrival at the intersection by enough distance, to use mirrors and watch vehicles around him, to use light signals to determine his lane, to reduce the speed when approaching the intersection by using brakes and speed shift, to commit with traffic policeman hand signals and the directions he determines, to commit with road surface signals and markings at the intersection and allow vehicles with priority right to pass. When the driver approaches a crossroad controlled by traffic light, he has to comply with the following. To stop by his vehicle when the red light is on. To be ready to move by his vehicle when the yellow light is on after the red light. To start moving by his vehicle when the green light is on according to the direction determined by the traffic light. To pay attention and be cautious when moving with his vehicle at the places of flashing yellow light. Allow pedestrians to cross and give way to the vehicles with priority. To reduce the speed of his vehicle and pay attention when he sees the flashing green light is going to end. To stop before the stop line and give way to other vehicles and pedestrians to cross when the flashing red light is on. To reduce the speed of his vehicle when he approaches intersections and crossroads. Driving rules at traffic intersections. Rule number 1. Priority of passing in equal right crossroads that have no signals or markings to determine the priority is given to vehicles coming from the left side. Priority of passing in the picture is given to the blue vehicle, then to the white one. Rule number 2. Priority of passing in case of intersection of two roads, one paved and the other unpaved. It is given to the vehicles coming from the paved road. Priority of passing in the picture is given to the blue vehicle, then to the yellow one. Rule number 3. The driver of a vehicle coming from a sub-road or services lane and is ready to enter in a main road must give way to vehicles coming on the main road and should not begin to enter except after making sure that the road is clear. Rule number 4. A. At intersections of more than one road in a junction forming a circular shaped space, priority is given to the motor vehicles coming from the left side. Priority of passing in the picture is given to the yellow vehicle, then to the white one. B. Inside roundabouts, priority is given to the motor vehicle preceding others. Priority of passing in the picture is given to the white vehicle before the yellow one. C. The right of priority is equal for vehicles moving in parallel. Whoever wants to change direction, he or she has to give way to the vehicle which is moving in a straight line. Priority of passing in the picture is given to the vehicle which is moving in a straight line. Rule number 5. The vehicle moving in service lane must give way to vehicles coming from the main road and heading to the service road. Priority of passing in the picture is given to the white vehicle, then to the yellow one. Rule number 6. When entering to the opposite side of the main road from storage path, the driver has to give way to the opposite vehicles. Priority of passing in the picture is given to the white vehicle, then to the green one. Rule number 7. Give way to pedestrians while crossing the road. Priority of passing in the picture is given to pedestrians. Rule number 8. Give way to the following vehicles while performing an emergency service. Official processions, emergency vehicles such as civil defense, ambulance, fire truck, internal security force lahwiya, and police vehicles when using sound and light alarm devices. Vehicles equipped for transferring patients and the wounded while performing their duty. Military vehicles when moving in convoys. Priority of passing in the picture is given to ambulance vehicle. Rule number 9. If two vehicles meet at a T intersection, priority is given to the vehicle coming from the main road. The continuing road is a main road and the ending road is a sub-road. Priority of passing in the picture is given to the yellow vehicle, then to the white, then to the green one. Rule number 10. If two vehicles meet at an equal right intersection and each of them is at the left of the other, priority is given to the vehicle moving forward or right. Priority of passing in the picture is given to the yellow vehicle, then to the blue one. Vehicles that lose the right of priority. Vehicles that are ready to exit from a building to the road. Vehicles that are ready to exit from the shoulder of the road to its carriageway. Vehicles that are ready to exit from public and private parking or fuel stations. Vehicles that are ready to exit from stop or parking place at the side of the road to start moving. Vehicles that are moving on a slope when meeting another ascending vehicle. Vehicles that turn and U-turn in a road not separated by a central island. Parking rules and obligations. Definitions. Waiting parking. It is parking of the vehicle in a place for a finite or an infinite time period. Stopping. Stopping of the vehicle for a time period necessary for moving, taking or dropping persons, loading or unloading goods. Pedestrians crossing place. It is a place allocated for pedestrians crossings marked for this purpose on the road, provided that the driver stops before it to give way to pedestrians to cross safely. Handicap parking. It is a place allocated for the handicaps, which is equipped with signs and road surface markings indicating it. Road shoulder. It is a part of the road in line with it from the two sides prepared for emergency stopping of vehicles. Second section. Parking signs and marks. Traffic signals, signs. No parking or stopping sign. No parking or stopping sign is a circular sign with a red frame and blue background with a red diagonal, while no stopping sign includes two crossed red diagonals. End of speed limit sign. It is a circular sign with white background, and the speed is determined inside in black color to indicate the end of the speed limit. It is characterized by inclined black lines. Parking directional sign. It is a rectangular sign with blue background